rate difference between countries. This can be done because each country gives a different interest rate. So when we create the carry strategy, we can break it down into two parts. One is the interest rate difference, which is predetermined, high minus low, and the other part is the foreign exchange exposure. This is the main risk in our portfolios. So we asked 3 questions to aid us. First question is, does the UIP hold? What is the UIP? The UIP is a theory that states that the interest rate difference should be reflected in the exchange rate. So this leads us to the next question. If the UIP does not hold, can we make arbitrage profits, or are we being compensated for risk? Lastly, before the crisis, carry used to give high returns. So this leads us to the last question. Are the huge returns from the pre-crisis era still here? So 3 main literature pieces that we use say that the spot rate is the best estimator for the future exchange rate. Second is that the UIP does not hold and that strategies based on interest rate differences can be constructed. And third is that carry captures risk which is part of the global risk such as exchange rate movement. So what is the idea of the strategy? The carry strategy, obviously. You want to short the low interest rate, which means you borrow capital from a low interest country. In our example, the US is our home currency. We take dollars, change them to foreign currencies, take those foreign currencies, find 10-year foreign bonds, invest in them, and at the end, take the money back, cover the position, and ask this question: is there profit?
So we're going to be taking this strategy and applying it to 2 different portfolios. The first portfolio is a portfolio of 20 countries, which are selected almost randomly, only on the basis that they have high interest. The second portfolio is a subset of the first one, containing 11 countries. And these countries are chosen according to a few factors. These factors are geopolitical risk, default risk, global macroeconomic factors, and historical average return. Once we have those countries, we're going to be calculating the carry for every country. The carry can be divided into 2 parts, as we said earlier. First is the appreciation or depreciation of the dollar against the foreign currencies. And the second one is the profit that you make on the bond. If you bought it at a lower price than you're selling it, you're making profit. And the total profit of the strategy will be the bond profit minus the appreciation of the dollar. When the dollar goes up, carry goes down. So once we have carry for every country, we have to assign weights to every of those. We did it equally weighted. So the portfolio profit is just the sum of the returns of each country multiplied by their weight. So just before talking about the returns and the key metrics, it's important to note that in portfolio 1, we didn't take into account macro events. So for example, as you can see on the graph on the left, the Nigerian Central Bank decided to unpeg the Nigerian Naira right here. But that's when they made the announcement. The unpegging happened here, which means that if you were doing active trading and following day-to-day news, you would have sold off the position and avoided the huge loss that came after. And this is reflected in portfolio 2, which is the representation of carry in real life. Now we're going to be able to see the results. As you can see in portfolio 1, where we selected everything very randomly, we get close to 0% returns, high volatility, almost non-existent Sharpe ratio, and the value of risk very high. So it's very bad. So we're going to be focusing on portfolio 2 for the rest of this presentation when we're talking about carry. So carry has a lower return than the S&P 500 and the market premium, but it's important to note that it also has a lower volatility. And when we're levering up the returns to the level of risk of the S&P 500 and market premium, we still don't beat the S&P 500, but we almost match the market premium, which should be the proper benchmark used for this analysis, and that's going to be explained in the next slide. And another very important measure to look at, the value at risk, when compared to the market premium, the value at risk is much lower for carry. So why should the market premium be the proper benchmark? Carry and the market premium show a zero-cost strategy. They both take away the risk-free from the returns, whereas the S&P doesn't. So it's 2 different kinds of strategies, so we will focus on market premium. So we ran a regression of our returns against the market premium, and we got the following results: an alpha of 1.5%, which means we beat the market premium by 1.5%. The beta is 0.41, which means for every dollar that goes up in market premium, our strategy goes up 41 cents. And this model explains close to 40% of the returns of carry, as shown by the R-squared value right here. So far for every calculation, we've we've used normal volatility. So a much more accurate metric of risk would be exponential smoothing of volatility. So what we use is a decay factor of 0.96, which is the most widely used decay factor when calculating exponential smoothing. And with this comes T of 260 days or 1 trading year. T is calculated as a function of lambda, so a lower lambda will give a lower T. And from there, on both graphs, the red line shows the volatility, and we get to see how the volatility has evolved over time, and we get to see how the risk profile evolves as time moves on. So, the value of risk that we've calculated before was using the fifth quantile method, which is the most widely used method, which is you take your returns, the fifth quantile, that's your value of risk. You don't need to know anything else about the returns. But another measure can be done if you know that your returns are normally distributed. So we check for normality, and it isn't. We have a very low p-value on the Jar Perry test, so we reject normality. And when we look at what distribution we have, we get a skewed exponential power distribution, which is similar to normal distribution, but with fatter tails. But since it's not normally distributed, there are some ways to overcome this problem. And one of these ways is bootstrapping or historical sampling. So what we did is we took 15,000 samples of size 200 from our returns, and we created a boot estimates. From there, we get to know the confidence interval for the mean and for the standard deviation, and get to calculate the value at risk using this formula, which assumes normality. So the three different ways of calculating the value at risk that we did is values from the sample, which is inaccurate because we're using mean and standard deviation from something not normally distributed and plugging it in the formula for the normal distributions. Next one is from the bootstrap values, which you can see is a bit higher because we use the high end of the confidence interval in order to be a bit more conservative. And lastly, the fifth quantile method, which I just explained before, which is the most used one. It's very important to know that for every single one that we use, the value of risk for carry is much lower than the market premium. But value at risk isn't the only risk metric that we can calculate. Expected shortfall will give a better understanding of what is really at risk. Expected shortfall is the conditional probability of returns knowing that the VAR was violated. So for example, as you can see on the both graphs above, both of them have the same value at risk, but you tend to lose much more on the right one because the tail is fatter. And in this case, we can see that the tails are much fatter on the market premium and the S&P 500 because you tend to lose twice as much more as for carry in the market premium, which makes carry a lot safer. So to conclude, we can see that the selection process of countries is very important. If you select them randomly, you're not going to get any returns. Whereas if you follow day-to-day news, you do your homework, you look at which countries to invest in, you're going to be getting decent returns with a very good risk profile. And even though we don't outperform the S&P 500, which is usually used as a benchmark for everything, it doesn't matter because we need to compare ourselves to the market premium. And even though it doesn't have as high of a Sharpe ratio as before the crisis, it's still a very good strategy because it has low correlation to a momentum strategy in US stocks, which makes it for a great portfolio diversifier. And that big portfolio will have a higher Sharpe ratio because of carry. And as for the future, there's a negative outlook for the US. This year, they've been cutting the rates, and they've been talking about cutting them even more or keeping them stable, but definitely not increasing them. So what we can say for the first half of 2020 is carry should have a good outlook because we don't expect the dollar to move up in strength.